I'm not sure if we're playing or not. This is a new system. It looks like it's trying to come online. Just make sure we're good to go here. Gavin Road. Okay, it looks like we're good. Hi, it's Brenda from Brenda's Fitness. Welcome to LifeStretch. It's Wednesday evening. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you. All right, this is a new format for Facebook Live, so this is my first time using it, so bear with me. Hopefully all goes smoothly and we stay connected and we have a wonderful stretch. So LifeStretch is a very gentle form of lengthening the tissue, so it's very similar to yoga. It's a mobility exercise. We are going to use our breath to work through the movements. The movements are very slow paced so that we can breathe into the movement, be calm, gentle, bring ourselves down to a relaxed state. So it's very enjoyable. It's very calming. If you've been stressed, worrying about things, this is the place to be because you will feel so much calmer afterwards and you'll have a great night's sleep as well. So it's not designed to be a type of stretch where you're really pulling hard and forcing the movements. I want you to stay soft and just let the movements flow as they go and stop where you feel that as soon as you feel the stretch, just relax into it and that's the place to be. Okay? So to get started, make sure you have a mat. You may want to have some water handy and yoga blocks or a pillow to sit on for the seated portion of it. And if you do have a band or a strap, you may want to use those for the hamstring portion. All right, so we're going to get started in just a moment. I'm wearing socks today because it is chilly in here. All right. I've been doing LifeStretch now for about 5 years and once a week. And it's just enough to sort of be that touching base tune-up time that's very, very enjoyable. So start on your mat with your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to start with some breathing exercises just to bring things down. So just take a moment, just shake it out. Shake all the worries off. Yeah, there's new worries every single day these days. That's okay. We can get through them. All right, now march on the spot. That's it. And find a comfortable spot for your feet. Yeah, spread the toes, feel the floor. We're going to put both hands on the lower abdominals. And when we do our belly breaths, we're going to breathe into the belly so the belly expands. And then as we exhale, the belly comes in and the belly button raises slightly. So we're going to focus on breathing through the belly so that we let the body know we're going to calm down now. Belly breathing is calm breathing. It gets us out of that fight or flight, hurry, hurry, rush, rush mode, which I think we've been pulled out of with social isolation, but there's still stress there. So let's make sure we're breathing through our belly. So both hands on the lower abdominals, soft knees, just check in, loosen all those joints up. Nice breath in through the nose, and exhale. You can exhale through your nose or your mouth, whatever's comfortable for you. Again, breath in, feel the belly expand, and exhale. Belly comes in. Good, and again, breath in, and exhale. Good job. Now take one hand and put it on your low back. We're going to see if you can feel that breath expanding in the lower abdomen and into the low back. Breath in. Everything expands. Exhale. Comes back in. Again, breath in. And out. Let's do one more. Breath in. And out. Nicely done. Bring your arms by your side. Give them a little shake. Good. Bring the hands up along the rib cage. This time we're going to expand the rib cage with our breath in into the hands. And as you exhale, you're just going to give a little squeeze just below the ribs, that space between hips and ribs. Just giving those organs a little massage. All right? Breath in. Expand, exhale, and a little squeeze. And again, in. Exhale, a little squeeze. And again, in. Exhale, squeeze. Good, and drop the arms down, give them a little wiggle. Good. This time, lower hand, one hand on the lower abdominals and one hand on the upper chest. And we're going to breathe into the belly and then the chest. And then as we exhale, we'll let the air come out of the chest and then the belly. Kind of like an accordion. All right, breath in. Exhale. And again, breath in. Belly to chest, lift, lift, lift. And then exhale. Breathe in happiness, peace, and joy. And exhale all worries and fears and tension. And again, breathe in all the goodness, all the love. And exhale the worry and the fear and the tension. Good. Bring those arms back down by your side. Give them a little shake. And we're going to start shifting our weight side to side, feeling the weight in one foot and then the other. That's it. We're just starting to slow things down. We slowed our breath down. Now we're going to make sure the movements are slow. Good. And come to center. And now with the knees soft, gently shift forward onto your toes and then back onto your heels. Shifting forward onto the toes and back onto the heels. Very nice. One more. And then come to center. Good. And then start shifting your weight to the toes, to one side, the heels, and the other side. So we're doing a very gentle circle, pressing whichever foot and whatever part of the foot is part of your circle. Yeah, nice. And the other direction. Sinking into that left foot across the heels, right foot across the front. Let's do that one more time. Cross and back, side and front. And then come to center. Very nice. From here, we're going to start loosening up the joints, starting at the ankles and the knees. So very gently. Ooh, there's my crack. Bonus for cracks. There we go. Soft bend in the knees. Knees and ankles. Just saying hello. How are you today? Yes. Good. And leave those knees and ankles in a nice unlocked position. Hands on hips. You're going to tip your hips under and back. Very gently mobilizing the low back. Back and forth. One more time. Good. And come to neutral. Arms come by your side. You're going to breathe in and bring those backs of the hands together. Rolling the shoulders in. And then open up. Hands come back. Exhale. Breathe in, roll in. Exhale, roll out. Again, breathe in, roll in. Exhale, open. Good. Now we're going to bring the arms a little higher. So we're going to breathe in and we're going to open the chest. And my knees are still soft. I'm just going to lean back slightly. And then as I exhale, I'm going to bring my arms together, my elbows together. I'm going to round my spine just a little bit. I'm going to open, breath in, exhale, round. I'm going to turn this way so you can see again this way. Open, exhale. Then one more nice breath, open, and exhale. Good. And come back. That's feeling good. All right, last part. We worked our way up, head and neck. So we're just going to move that chin back and forth. Yeah. Good, and let's take it for just a few gentle circles. So turn your chin over one shoulder. Take a nice breath in. And we're going to exhale. Bring your chin down across the front. ear to the side. And now chin up just very slightly, looking up towards the ceiling just a little bit. No pain. There we go. Inhale. Exhale, round down. Start your inhale now. Over and exhale. Stop at the other shoulder. Breath in. Exhale, round down. Breath in. Exhale as you work your way across the front. One more breath in. Exhale. Leave the chin right down on the chest and bring it back up to neutral. Roll the shoulders back. Give everything a little wiggle. Ooh, that's good. All right. So we're going to start working on those fascial lines. Standing a little wider than shoulder width, soft knees. We're going to reach our arms up towards the ceiling. And if you can, reach your palms right to the ceiling and get that extra stretch. That's wonderful. Find where your reach is. It may not even be even. That's okay. Doesn't matter. All right. Soft knees. Inhale, exhale, reach up. We're going to reach alternately with our nice deep belly breaths. Thinking about reaching up as high as we can. You can get a little bit of rotation in there, reaching up and back just slightly. No extra pressure on the head and neck or the low back. Place your head and neck where it's most comfortable for you. If it's facing me, that's fine. Reaching up and back, up and back. Good. Now we're going to do our transition, coming around the side. Just slowly, moving slowly. Soft knees. Let the head and neck drop. Arms dangle out of the sockets. Give them a little shake. Slide one foot back. So you're in almost a lunge position, shorter than a lunge. Bringing those arms up around the other side. Slowly and carefully. There we go, reaching up. We're opening this back hip. This is a deep front line. Reaching up. Stretching. Opening. Rotate a little bit. Find your stretch. Just weave around. Kind of like you're waving in the breeze. Long tree branches. And we're looking for our stretch. Where is it? We're all going to be different. Yeah. And now we're going to come around the side again. Transition. Come around the side slowly. There we go. Arms dangle out of the sockets. Bring that back foot up. Make sure you got your foot planted. Other foot back. Find a comfortable stance and roll up the other side. That's it. Good. Pushing the hips forward, reaching up again. Make sure you're breathing. Opening this back hip right through here. Reaching, flowing. Stay focused on your breathing. Try not to let your mind wander. If it does, bring it back. Listen to your body, work with your body. Let's come around the side slowly. This is our transition. Arms dangle. You're going to bring that back foot up and you're going to bring it in a wide stance. And swing those arms from side to side for just a moment. There we go. Knees are soft. You're grooving this. There we go. And roll up the other side. Reaching just a little more down. We're starting to warm up. Starting to lengthen. Big starfish. Okay, sideline. One hand on the thigh. You can bend that knee that the hand is on. Reaching up and over. Exhale. Turn that top palm up towards the ceiling, reaching up and back, opening the chest. And return. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling, up and back. Open the chest. And return. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling. We're going to go right up and over to the other side. So now that arm goes on the thigh, bend the knee, straighten the other leg, reaching up and over. Exhale, reach. Good. Palm to ceiling. Open up. Open the chest. Slight rotation of the torso. Nice breath in, return. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling, up and back. In, return. Big reach. Stretch the fingertips long. Palm to ceiling is going to take us right to standing. All right, zipper those feet together. Bring your feet together. There we go. Hands clasped together. Point your finger up, index fingers together and lengthened. We're going to bring those behind our back. If you can. If you can't, keep them in front here, whatever's comfortable. If you can bring them behind your head, that's beautiful. We're going to take a nice breath in. Exhale, reach right up to the ceiling. And now bring your hands down towards your chest, and we're going to bend our knees slightly and drop down. Inhale, exhale, reach. Good, bring them back down. Nice breath in as you come down. Exhale, reach. And stay right up tall. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, tip over to one side, lengthening that sideline. Come back to center, breath in. Other side, lengthen. Back to center, breath in. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, return. Last one, exhale, lengthen. Inhale, return. Exhale, down. And shake down. Good job. All right, so now we're going to work our way onto the mat. We're going to start at the end of our mat, and we're going to work our way down, just like a rag doll. So start by letting the arms swing side to side. So they're moving. My hips are shifting back and forth. I'm going to drop my chin, and I'm going to swing and sway one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Arms are dangling. Keep your knees soft. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. Slowly start to walk your fingertips forward on your mat. Keep pedaling your heels, one and then the other. Walk yourself out so I've made a giant A shape. Big A frame. Or a downward dog, as they call it in yoga. Pedaling side to side, stretching that superficial back line. Yeah, very nice. Now very slowly, bend the knees, bring them down to the mat. So from here, we're on all fours. You're going to point your toes, and we're going to sit back on the heels, and you're going to rock side to side. There we go. Just greasing those hips. So I'm right down here. You might be here. This may be your spot. That's okay. Work with your joints, with your mobility. There we go. And come back to all fours. So from here, we're going to shift to one side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Shift to the other side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Walk your hands forward. Shift side to side. We're just lengthening out that table. Open it up some more. Shift side to side. And one more. Side to side. Good. And then come right down on your mat. There we go. Elbows are by your side. Hands are outstretched in front of you. Toes are pointed. We're going to let our head and neck drop down. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, let your shoulder blades slide down your spine and lift your chest just to where you're comfortable. My glutes are relaxed. There we go. Drop down again. Breath in. Exhale, lift up, pushing the shoulder blades down and back. Good. And again, breath in. Exhale, lift. Good. This time, place your hands beside your shoulders. Breath in. Exhale, lift to where you're comfortable again. Coming up and right back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Press your hands through the floor. And now lift your hips up. Push back towards your heels and give one more little wiggle back there. Very nice. And now we're going to come to our seated portion. So again, if you find that you need to have some blocks or bolsters, this is a good time to tuck those under your sit bones. Okay, we're going to be sitting for a few minutes. We're going to do a shoulder series and a neck series. I think I'm okay with those kettlebells. Okay, so let's start with the shoulders. We're going to do double shoulders today. So fingertips on the shoulders. I'm going to start with little tiny circles, little tiny elbow circles. Making them bigger and bigger and bigger. Nice forward elbow circles. Here we go, nice and big. One more. Good, now we're going to open the arms out front. Take a nice breath in as we reach behind. Exhale as the arms come forward. Again, reaching and forward. Breath in and out. Fingertips go right back to the shoulders for backward circles. Here we go. Reaching, full size. Good, one more. That's it. Reach those arms in front, breath in. Exhale as the arms go behind. Again, breath in and out. Breath in and out. Good, now bring those arms up. Breath in and then rotate to one side, one hand on the thigh, the other hand behind your back or as close as you can. Exhale and just a gentle twist. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Gentle twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Last one on the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. And come back to center. Roll those shoulders. Nicely done. Okay, next we're going to work on the neck. So we did some neck circles to start. So from here, we're just going to start just shifting our weight side to side. And just let the head drop to one side and then the other. So we're just feeling it out. Where are we tight today? Might be more on one side than the other. Good, and come to center. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to start with the fascia in the front of the neck. So we're going to use our index finger and our thumb. And what we're going to do is place them right on the collarbone. So when we shrug up, my finger's going to press on the collarbone and hold on to the skin. So when my shoulder drops down, my chin drops up. I've got a nice stretch through here. Okay, so we're going to do that with both sides at the same time. It looks like I'm choking myself. I'm not pushing on my Adam's apple or the esophagus at all. I'm just sitting right on the collarbone. This is very gentle. You're going to shrug up, take a breath in. As you exhale, the shoulders drop down, your fingers have pinned your skin, and you're just going to let the chin float up. Shoulder blades drop down behind you, chin floats up. And you should feel a nice stretch. Bring the chin back down, shrug up, breath in. Exhale, chin floats up, and take your chin up and over to your right shoulder. And do some little chin circles over that shoulder, right or left, whichever works for you. So I'm pinning the tissue on the left, on the opposite side of my neck. and come back to center. Shrug up. Exhale, chin floats up and over to the left side. Little chin circles. This is a really nice gentle stretch. We'll come back to center. Shrug up. Inhale, exhale, chin's going to float up, and this time open and close your mouth. Yes, we look like a guppy. Bring the chin back down. Release the hands and roll the shoulders. There we go. All right. We're getting there. It's loosening up. Fewer cracks. Okay, back of the hand. We're doing the side of the neck. Breath in. Exhale, tip, following the elbow. So we're stretching the side of the neck. And return, breath in. Get nice and tall. Exhale, tip to the side. And return, breath in. Exhale, tip to the side. And again, breath in. Exhale, tip. This time, drop your chin down into your armpit. Feel the stretch. Roll your chin up towards the ceiling. Feel a different stretch. Choose whichever of those positions felt best for you. Take a nice breath there. Release the hand and come back to center. Roll the shoulders. There we go. Okay, one hand on top of the head, the same hand. Opposite hand is going under your tush. Okay, breath in. Exhale, tip. This is a little more intense. Breath in. Exhale, tip. And again, return, breath in. Exhale, tip. Turn your chin down to your armpit. Roll it up to the ceiling. Find the spot that feels best for you. Release both hands and come back to center. Good job. All right, other side, whichever hand you were just sitting on is going on top of your head. Breath in. Exhale, tip, follow the elbow. And return, breath in. Exhale, tip. And return, breath in. Exhale, tip. This time, drop your chin down into your armpit. Roll up towards the ceiling. Find the spot that feels best for you. Mine's facing down. I feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Release the hand and come back to center. Very good. All right, same hand on top. Opposite hand goes under the tush. Here we go. Breath in. Exhale, tip. So remember, this is a little more intense. Go gently. And return, breath in. Exhale, tip. And return, breath in. Exhale, tip. Drop the chin to the armpit. Look up towards the ceiling. Ooh, that's a good one. And choose whichever one feels best for you. I'm going to stay right here. Release both hands and come back to center. There you go, roll the shoulders, wiggle them out. Okay, we did the front, we did the sides. We're gonna do the back of the neck. Lace your fingers together. They're gonna go at the nape of your neck, right at the back of your skull, where those two little bumps are. You're gonna sit up nice and tall, breath in. And as you exhale, you're gonna weave your elbows down in front of you, only to where you feel a good stretch in the neck and the back. You may feel this all the way to the glutes. Release your hands and slowly weave back up. Oh, that's a wonderful stretch. Feels good. All right, again, clasp the hands together, back of the neck, sitting up tall, breath in. Exhale, weave down. All the way, let the air out. Release your hands and lead back up. That's great. One more, here we go. Lace the hands together. Back of the neck. Breath in, chest up tall. Exhale, weave. Let all the air out. Release your hands and weave back up. Nice and gently, slowly. There we go. And our next series is done. Super. Untangle the legs. We've had them bent up there for a few minutes. Shake them out. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Give your legs a few squeezes if you need to. Tap, tap, tap. Pick them up. Hello. If you do the outside, do the inside. Here we go. All right. So, starting with our hip movements. Hands behind the back or to your side. You're going to bend your knees up to 90 degrees and a little wider than shoulder width so that you can drop off to one side and then up and over to the other side. So we're not forcing anything here. We're asking the knees to drop in and out, keeping the sit bones on our mat. That's the tricky part because I can lift my hip and away I go. And then the movement is coming from my low back. We want the movement to come from the rotation in the hip socket. There we go. One side and then the other. So whichever leg is your back leg right now, the knee is aiming towards the floor. I want you to open and close that knee like a butterfly wing. Just gently. Yeah, we're greasing that hip joint. I can really feel this. Woohoo! All right, and then we're going to flip to the other side. Butterfly wing, other leg. Open and close. Just move to what's comfortable for you. No pressure. We're not forcing it. There we go. My knee's cracking today. All right, and flip to the side again. So now, slide onto your mat. And here I've got one knee bent to 90 degrees and the other bent to 90. If this is too much, tuck the foot in, okay? You do what feels best for you. If it's not much, open it up. Do what feels good, all right? Either way, we're going to turn our belly button towards the front knee. I've got one hand by my foot and one hand by my knee. I'm going to lift my chest because I want my body facing over the front leg. Inhale, exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. So I'm keeping my chest up till the very last second and then I roll it down and I'm going to roll back up. Breath in, exhale, fold forward. This time, if you'd like to glide side to side over that front knee, look for your sticky points. Take a couple of breaths there, and then roll back up. Good. Chest up, breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Glide. Go where you need to be. We're all different. Nicely done. And roll back up. Good. So from here, I'm going to angle a little bit so you can see me. You're going to keep that foot and knee tucked together. Make sure that this top hip is open. Both hands on the side of the knee. You're going to walk yourself back till your elbow goes down on the floor. So we look like we're in a side plank here. Top hip is open. Hand on the thigh, you're going to reach right up towards the ceiling. Breath in. As you exhale, reach over your head towards the floor. Fingertips slide down in front of the body. And we're going to reach up and over again. Breath in, up and over. Exhale, reach. And pull through. Nice big stretch for this sideline. Again, breath in. Up and over. Exhale. Push the hips forward. Roll your chest towards the floor. And pull through. Very nice. Come off of the elbow. Walk your way to the front. Slowly. Bring the feet back around front. We're going to go back to flip-flops. Feet a little wider than shoulder width, chest up tall, drop off to one side, and then the other. That's the way. Just gently asking. Good work. And now this time we're stopping on the other side. Slide onto your mat. Either the foot is tucked in with the knee or it's out slightly, and you determine the angle of this back leg. Chest up tall, belly button facing the front knee. One hand by the foot, one hand by the knee. Chest up, breath in. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Flat back, then round. Roll back up. Breath in, chest up tall. Exhale, fold forward. This time glide side to side. So I'm gliding towards the shin of my foot. And now I'm gliding over and past the knee. Side to side. Find where you're sticky, where you're tight. I feel this side more than the other side. There's always one. And roll back up. Breath in, chest up. Exhale, fold forward. And glide. Or hold, whichever you prefer. This is your stretch. This is your relaxation time. And roll back up. Good. Tucking the foot in with the knee. If it was extended, I'm going to angle a little bit again so you can see me. So this top hip is open. Both hands beside the knee. We're going to walk our way back, back, back. Drop down on the elbow if you can. If you have to stay on the hand, that's fine too. Top hand on the thigh. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Breath in. Reach right overhead. Exhale. Fingertips touch the floor and come along the front of you. And we reach up and over again. So it's just like a big swim stroke. Up and over. Breath in. Exhale as you reach overhead. Rotate your torso down towards the floor and pull through. Nice work. Let's do one more. Breath in. Reach up. Exhale. Reach towards the floor. And pull through. Very nice. So from here, coming off of the elbow, walk our way to the front. Swing those feet back around. We have our last set of flip-flops. Here we go. Let's see how we did. Dropping the knees off to one side and then the other. So when we started this, I can really feel the hip crease. And now I don't feel anything. Things are gliding. I hope that's the same for you too. I hope you've got some smoother mobility in there. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, so from here, we're going to swing our feet to the end of the mat. And we're going to prepare ourselves for rolling down towards the mat. So we'll be on our back for a good piece of the time now. So tuck your hands underneath your knees. We're going to do some seated cat-cows. So if you've done yoga, you know that that's arching the back and rounding the back. So I'm just holding on to my wrist underneath. Sitting up tall, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Breath in. Exhale, round your spine down, tuck your chin, and push your back away from your knees so you get a big stretch between the shoulder blades. Sit up tall, breath in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And now here's your big stretch. Exhale, pull the back away from the knees. Good. And again, sitting up tall, breath in. Exhale, round. Get that nice stretch of the shoulder blades. And now hands hold on to the backs of the knees or the floor and roll back gently. There we go. Extend your feet out. Give them a little shake. You can reach your arms up overhead. Take a couple deep belly breaths. Settle into the mat. If your arms are up by your side because that's more comfortable, that's just fine. Whatever feels good for you. We're going to work our glutes a little bit here. So bend your knees to 90 degrees. Lift your right leg up. Cross it over the left. So my right ankle is just above my left knee. I'm going to use my left hand and I'm going to bring that foot just a little bit closer. If you can. If you can't, that's fine. Both knees come towards the chest. I'm going to stay holding on to my right foot, and I'm going to actually grab the left foot. Not necessary. You can thread the needle this way. You can hold on to the knee of the foot. All we're doing is looking for a stretch in the right hip area. All right? Take a nice breath in. Exhale, and you're going to rock to the left slightly. Inhale to return. Exhale to rock. So this is a very small movement. All right? You can adjust the angle by moving your right leg up and down the thigh of your left leg. Do what feels right for you. We want to feel a nice stretch in the right glute. Maintaining those nice deep belly breaths through the whole workout. Very nice. Untangle the legs, extend them out, give them a nice little shake. Bend your knees back to 90 degrees. Now lift the left foot up towards the ceiling. Cross it over the right knee. So left ankle over right knee. Right hand grabs that foot. Bring it a little bit closer. Lift both knees towards your chest. And either you can hang on to just that left leg. You can thread the needle so the hands go behind the right knee to help you draw it forward. Or you can grab both feet, or any variation that works for you. There's no rules here. All right. Inhale, exhale, rotate slightly to the right, getting a stretch in the left hip. Inhale, exhale, roll. That's the way. If you want to adjust where your leg is, play around with it. Find the stretch that feels good for you. And each side will be very different. I have yet to meet anybody that's perfectly symmetrical. It just doesn't happen. That's probably a good thing. Let's leave that for flowers and butterflies. All right, untangle the legs, give them a little shake. We're moving on to hamstrings. If you have a band or a strap, now is a great time to get it. If you don't need it, so don't worry. Okay? We're going to start with the right leg. I'm going to put my foot in the band. And I'm not using the band to pull hard because I don't want to jam this thigh bone, the femur, into the hip socket. I'm using it to guide my foot. All right? So I don't lose as much leg muscle. Then my leg can relax. So knee bent, right knee bent towards the chest, left leg is extended long, and we're going to start with little figure eights. Drawing a figure eight with your heel, rotating the thigh in the socket as much as you can, and starting to extend that right heel up towards the ceiling. Up we go, drawing your figure eight up on the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch up the back of the leg. Try pointing the toes, see how that feels. Arm is guiding. If you don't have a band, your leg is just up there, making the figure eights. We're good. That's it. Nice job. Rolling that leg in the socket. Back to pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Good work. And bring your right knee back down to your chest. Bend the left knee to 90 degrees. Let it fall to the outside. It's going to be our counterbalance to protect our low back. Right heel goes up to the ceiling, and then draw it out to the right side of your body and start your figure eights. Rolling in and out. That's it. So I'm watching my toes. My toes point up towards the ceiling, and then they roll back down towards the floor. Rolling up and rolling down. Pressing the heel away. Play with the angles. Find the angle that feels good for you, a good stretch. Now try pointing the toes into it. There we go. Check in with your breath. Are you still making your nice deep belly breaths? Back to heels. Good. Bring your right knee back in towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. Right heel goes up to the ceiling again. I'm switching the band into my left hand, and I'm drawing my right leg across my body, and I'm starting figure eights over here. Pressing the heel away, rolling the thigh bone in the socket. So I can feel the stretch from my glute up, back of the knee a lot. I can really feel that. And then into the calf a little bit. Big lateral line stretch. Press the heel away, try pointing the toes. Play with it. See if you can draw the leg a little higher up the side of your body. And bring that knee back into the chest. Very nice. Bend the left leg up if you have a band and switch the feet. Otherwise, just extend the right leg out, give it a nice little shake. And start your figure eights with your knee close to your left knee close to your chest. Here we go. Working the heel up towards the ceiling. Weaving. Working towards drawing those figure eights up on the ceiling. Check in with your breath. Check in with where you're at. Are you listening to your body? Is your mind wandering? Bring it back. There we go. Point the toes. Feel the stretch. Feel what's happening. Listen to your breath. Very nice. And bring that knee back into the chest. Bend the right knee up to 90 degrees. Right leg falls to the outside. Left heel goes up to the ceiling and draw it out to the side of your body. Start your figure eights out there. Rolling the thigh bone, pressing the heel away, looking for your angle of stretch. Nice and relaxed. Now try pointing the toes, rolling up and down, using the band to guide you if you have it. Good, bring that leg back in. Extend the right leg back out. Left heel towards the ceiling. I'm going to switch my hand with the band and I'm going to draw it across my body and start the figure eights there. Inhale and exhale to stretch, pressing the heel away. That's it. You can close your eyes. There's nothing to look at right now. Just relax. Feel what's happening in your body. Feel where the stretch is. Point the toes. Draw that leg across your body, keeping the hip bones on the floor. Just bringing the leg across. You're just guiding it across. Come on this way. One more. Bring the leg in. If you've got a band, we're going to take the foot out of the band, place the band off to the side. There we go. Extend the legs long, give them a nice shake. That's a lovely hamstring stretch. Reach your arms up overhead or off to the side. Just lengthen everything for a moment. Take a couple deep breaths. We're going to do some sideline shoulder work next. Reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, palms together. You're going to bring them down to your chest and roll onto one side. So while you're on your side, arms are extended straight out in front of you. Your top knee is going to come forward. That's going to stabilize the hips. Both knees are bent. If you need a cushion under your head, go ahead and grab one. Otherwise, your head can just rest down. We're going to peel the top arm back across your body. All the way back, palm faces the ceiling. Extend the arm. You're going to let the arm trace down towards your hips. Over the hips. So now we can trace along the floor, up overhead, moving slowly. And then as your fingertips leave the floor, you're just going to let them, almost like they're swaying in the breeze, working 1 inch at a time, palm to the ceiling, stretching the fingertips long. Your eyes can follow that moving arm, opening the chest to follow with the shoulder. Take nice deep breaths. Exhale into the stretch. Over the hip again. Keep going with your circles nice and slowly. Remember, no pain. We're just creating a range of motion that's comfortable, a gentle stretch, reaching, rotating. Use some nice deep breaths. Reach and stretch as far as is comfortable. When your hands meet back up, we're going to change direction. So now fingertips are drawing down towards the hips, over the hips. Remember, palm faces the ceiling when your arm is behind us. And now we're reaching up from behind. Moving slowly. Big torso rotation, big arm circle. We're almost done. Use your breath. One more circle, here we go. Nice deep belly breaths. Arm follows up and over the hip. Palm faces the ceiling, reaching slowly. Last bit of the circle. And when your arms meet back up, just take a pause. Ooh, there we go. From here, you're going to roll back onto your back. Reach everything long. Arms and legs long. Big belly breath. From here, you're going to reach up to the ceiling. Palms together. Bring them down towards your chest. This time, you're going to roll onto your other side. I'm just going to swivel around here so I can stay facing you. So on your side, arms extending straight out from the shoulders. Knees are bent. Top knee comes forward slightly. You can rest on the floor in front. Top arm peels back across the body. Palm faces the ceiling. We're going to reach down towards the hips. Over the hips. Making our nice big circles, moving slowly. Up and around. So let your rib cage rotate with you, opening up the chest and the shoulder. Taking your time. No pain, just a beautiful stretch. This time as your hands meet up, you're going to change direction. So now we're reaching down across the hips. Palm faces the ceiling, rotate open. Reaching up, opening. Over the head. Reaching towards the floor as much as you can. We're going to make one more circle. Here we go. Nice big breaths. Reaching around. Palm faces the ceiling. up overhead. Coming all the way around. And when hands meet together, we're going to rest. Well done. Oh, that felt good. Okay, roll back on our backs. Reach everything long. Arms can be up overhead or off by your side, whatever feels best for you. Okay, so from here we're going to roll back onto our side. Tuck the bottom arm underneath so your head can rest. This is part of our transition. We're going to work back to the superficial back line and work our way back up to standing. Just take a couple breaths here. Make sure your head's settled. We want to make sure as we get up slowly. So from here, use that top arm to push yourself up gently and carefully. We're going to come back onto all fours. This time, tuck the toes underneath. At the beginning, we had them pointed. Now we're going to tuck them underneath. We're going to walk our hands towards our knees, and we're going to stretch the bottoms of our feet by rocking back and forth on the toes, stretching those tendons underneath the feet. And from here, slowly start to lengthen the legs back out. Walk your hands towards your feet. So now we're in our ragdoll position. Start swinging the arms side to side. Let the hips swing side to side. Slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. Hips are swaying, arms are swaying. Chin is tucked. Our head and neck will be last to come up. Ooh, move slowly. Roll those shoulders back and down. All right. Come back to the center of your mat. And we're just going to check in with those original lines. And we're going to be all done. So feet a little wider than shoulder width. We're going to do the front line again. Reaching up. One arm and then the other. Nice and slowly, gently. Oh, that's so much smoother than when we started. Feels great. Arms reach around the side, transition. Last visit with the back line. Swinging the arms from one leg to the other. Soft knees, side to side. Swaying. Roll up the other side slowly. Reaching, nice and long. There we go, big reach up. Just walk those feet just a little bit wider. One hand on the thigh, reaching the opposite arm up and over. Reach, exhale. Open the palm. See, reach back towards the ceiling. Open the chest. Breath in, return. Exhale, reach. Palm to ceiling. Reaches right up and over to the other side. Reaching up and over. Exhale, reach. Turn your palm to ceiling. Open the chest. Oh, that feels good. And return. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Reach palm to ceiling. It's going to take us right to standing. Bring those feet back underneath you. Roll the shoulders. Just wiggle it out. Big breath in. And there you go. You've finished another session of LifeStretch. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a lovely evening and take care. Bye-bye for now.